Hi and welcome to Nutrition Therapy by Lucy. This is a channel where we talk about food, good nutrition and health. Thank you for your support, for subscribing to this channel, for liking my videos and even commenting. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you hit on that red button. So February, the month of cancer awareness, we cannot ignore it, and that's why I'm here to talk about the relationship between cancer and nutrition, the link between cancer and nutrition. So how does your nutrition predispose you to developing some of these cancers? One, whatever you eat can influence the development of cancer. Yes, there is not that specific food that has been shown to develop for that causes cancer, but research has shown that overconsumption of certain foods can lead to cancer. And some of these foods are the processed meat, the refined carbohydrates, the carbohydrates that makes your body to produce more insulin. Insulin is linked to predispose someone to developing cancer. And this is how insulin does. Insulin stimulates cell division, which supports the growth of cancerous cell, the spread, making it very hard for the cancer cells to be eliminated. Another thing, insulin leads to inflammation, and after a while, this can cause to the development of cancer. So the refined carbohydrate should be consumed moderately. If you must do the simple carbohydrates, do them in moderation. Then the processed meat and the red meat. Like the red meat, like our body is a system. Overconsumption of red meat can lead, because the red meat is very high in sodium and also high in saturated fatty acid, it can predispose you to cardiovascular diseases. And once you have things like hypertension, it's very easy for you to develop something like diabetes, kidney failure. That's why you hear like one person has several diseases. It started with hypertension, to diabetes, to kidney failure, to eye problem, and this eventually can lead to cancer, because let's understand our body, that our body is a system. Whatever affects the kidneys can affect your heart. Whatever affects your heart can affect your blood or glucose metabolism. So yes, the red meat has been linked to some cancers. And also the processed meat. These are the meats that are like the smokies, the sausages, the bacon, the ham. All those overconsumption of them can predispose you to developing cancer. And I got this question like, is there a link between overcooking and cancer? Yes, exposing some foods to high temperatures has been linked to production of harmful compounds, and these compounds are like the heterocyclic amines. These are the free radicals in our body that when they build up later in life, they predispose someone to developing cancer. So yes, overcooking food, like the grilling, overcooking fatty foods like the fatty meat or any other fatty food, when you overcook this fat, they are no longer healthy in your body. They produce this harmful compound. So yes, if you're eating your nyama choma, like for example, if you've ever looked maybe keenly, the nyama choma has the black layer in it because it has been over smoked, the smoking, and that's where the harmful compounds come in. So if you must do the nyama choma, you can't do the boiled. Do in moderation, but still be keen. Know that you're feeding in your body maybe harmful compounds, which later in life they can predispose you to cancer. So choose your meat very carefully. How can someone gain weight during cancer treatment? Sometimes weight gain in cancer patients, it's a struggle, simply because when you are under the treatment, there is nausea, there is vomiting, the diarrhea, the constipation. All these, they make it impossible for the cancer patient to get in the nutrient and the energy that the patient requires. So sometimes weight gain is an issue, and also the muscle loss. But with the right nutrition, make sure you are on a low carbohydrate diet and on high protein, the high quality protein. This is the lean meat, fish, all those eggs, the complete proteins that contains all the amino acids that are required for the bodybuilding. So yes, I agree, weight gain is an issue, but with the right nutrition, you can be able to improve the quality of your life, and also with the right nutrition, you are able to cope with the cancer treatment. So is there specific diet for cancer patients? There is no specific diet for cancer patients. What is there is healthy eating habits, or maybe a ketogenic diet. Maybe I can say a ketogenic diet can help the oncology of the cancer patient. This is the diet that is very low in carbohydrates, yes, very high in complete protein, and also high in healthy fats. In healthy fats, the fats from the fish, the nuts, the seed. So I can't say there is that superfood that can heal cancer, but yes, a ketogenic diet can help in the journey when dealing with a cancer patient. Another question that I came across is, what is the relationship between diabetes and cancer? I think this one I have said, but you know, when it comes to diabetes, it is the blood sugar and the insulin, and I have talked about how insulin somehow contributes to cancer development. Once I have said it supports the cell division, which supports the growth and the spread of the cancerous cell, making it very hard for it to be eliminated. And also the high insulin in the bloodstream can lead to inflammation, which in long term predisposes someone to insulin. So yeah, to cancer. So yes, there is a very strong link between diabetes and cancer, and that's why more diabetic patients or persons, they are at a higher risk of developing cancer. So if you are managing your diabetes, make sure you're controlling your sugars very well so that you don't predispose you to this condition. Then, is there a link between obesity and cancer? Yes, there is. Because obesity, most of the obese persons, they have high levels of cytokines, or the cytokines, which can lead to inflammation. And also, obese persons, they have most of the times they tend to have insulin resistance. So that's where the link comes in. So yes, control your sugars, and also if you are obese, that's having a BMI of over 30, we have obese grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. Make sure you do something about it, and also control your sugars very well. So is there any superfood that helps to fight against cancer? Yes, there is not that specific food that has been shown to completely cure cancer, but yes, research has shown that consuming certain foods can help to fight against the cancer, the foods that have cancer fighting properties. And these are foods that are very high in antioxidants, the phytochemicals, and flavonoids. Because what antioxidant does to our body, it scavenges on the free radicals. The free radicals that I said that when they build up in your body, they make the cells to, let me say, misbehaving. And when the cells start developing abnormal cells, that's where the cancer comes in. So when you consume foods that are very high in antioxidant, it is possible to scavenge on these free radicals. And these foods are garlic. Garlic has a very special compound in it that is called allicin. It has anti-inflammatory properties in it. So having your garlic in the kitchen will do you good. Then something like the ginger. It has gingerol in it that has anti-inflammatory that will help fight against inflammation, which is very common in obese persons. diabetes, and when you are consuming unhealthy foods. So ginger will do you good. Then having something like the turmeric. Turmeric, it has a compound in it that is curcumin, it has very strong properties that help fight against the free radicals and also boosting the immune system. So having your garlic, having your ginger, and having turmeric in the kitchen will do you good. Then the apple. An apple, even it said an apple a day keeps the doctor away because of they are very high in phytochemicals, which help fight against all. They are antioxidants that help eliminate the free radicals in the body. So having your apple, if you can do daily, the better. Then consuming things like the cinnamon, eating fruits that are very high in vitamin C. These are the citrus fruits, the grapes, all those that are very high in vitamin C. Remember, vitamin C are very strong antioxidant. And one thing you need to note about vitamin C, I think I did a video on vitamin C. Your body does not produce it, and you don't store it, so you need it on a daily basis. And also vitamin C is very fragile. The way you cook your vegetables, it will determine whether you benefit from the vitamin C in them. Don't overcook your vegetables, and also wash your vegetables before cutting them. Don't cut your vegetables then you wash them, because you'll be leaching out all the vitamin C in it. So consume your fruit generously, and also the vegetables. Have your garlic, have an apple, ginger, turmeric. All these foods, they have the properties to fight against cancer. And also, if you can have green tea once in a while. Green tea is very high in flavonoid that also has the antioxidant that is required to fight against cancer. So I think you've learned something. Yes, these foods, I'm not saying that when you consume them, they are not supposed to take that room for treatment, but they help to fight against. If you can do even before maybe developing cancer, the better. Don't wait for cancer to check in so that you start taking this food. They are cheap, they are available. Sidhani kuna mtu, you can go hapo nje kwa kibanda ukose the garlic, the ginger, the turmeric. They are readily available in our local market. So that's all I had for cancer and nutrition. And besides eating, make sure you go for screening. For ladies that do the ovarian, the breast cancer screening, it will help, because when it comes to cancer, the earlier it's detected, the chances of it being cured are very high. Don't wait for it to be in stage 3, stage 4 when you start doing your screening or even treatment. The earlier it's detected, the higher chances of you recovering from it. So let's do the screening: breast cancer screening, ovarian for the gentlemen, do the prostate cancer screening, and with that you'll be able to eradicate or even reduce the chances of developing cancer. So that's all for now. I hope you've learned something. I hope I have impacted something. So thank you. Make sure you hit on that subscribe button, give this video a like, comment what you've learned, and also turn on that notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you get notified. Thank you.